What's cooking, guys? Welcome back to Fried Sharkin' and welcome back to City Skylines. Done some work since the last video. A little bit more than I had hoped to actually do. But I accidentally unpaused and things started getting built, so I just started expanding anyways. So, obviously we have our normal area. This is nothing new over here. Haven't done anything with these areas yet. As you can see, there's some new stuff over there, but we'll get to that stuff pretty soon. Actually, we're going to pause real quick, too, because we're lacking some jobs and stuff, so we're going to have to probably look at some education and stuff. But I ended up building out this area. As I said, I was thinking about connecting these two, and I did. So we got that, this area. This is mostly just offices, and high, the high density residential. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And a little bit of high density commercial just along the bigger avenues, because I figured that would be the most city-like layout. And this area here is going to be pretty much our big downtown area, starting from this and just moving over to this way. Because it was next to the water, and we're probably going to have some other smaller areas, smaller stuff down here. Well, smaller roads, but with offices and stuff like that. I put the Dump Hotel. This is something that's available on the Steam Workshop. I put that right there. I also put, that's a custom building as well. And I believe there's one more that I placed somewhere, but I cannot remember which one it was. Before I did any of that, though, just because I wanted to make sure I'd have room for it, went ahead and placed a few rails down. These rails are not working. They're not connected to anything quite yet. Excuse me. But I also wanted them raised. I ended up raising them pretty high. For the most part, they stay about too high for good bits of it. I believe parts of it get to 3 high, but nothing too insanely crazy. I think it looks kind of cool. Like if you're sitting there, we'll go in the first-person camera at some point, and just like seeing that, like kind of going above you, going behind buildings and stuff. Obviously, this way you can see that I built a bridge. This is just 6-lane both ways, and I decided to put the power and the train tracks as close to next to it as possible. Obviously, there's a little bit of stuff around there. It's not really straight. It could be straight, but oh well. But yeah, so we built those bridges. It's above this area where I was originally going to put these harbors. I was going to put them in here, and for some reason it wouldn't let me. It was saying that it wasn't connected to the thing. I don't know if it had to do with the fact that these bridges are lower or what, because it would let me connect to like over here, and this bridge is just as low as this one, if not lower. But yeah, so I ended up having to settle and just putting them over here. So I was like, might as well put some other actual industry and stuff like that over here. So I put the needs and stuff. This is the other passenger train. This is the one that's also connected over to that city. So it's connected to this, and then this bit comes up and around and connects over to here. And there will eventually be more stuff over here as well. Over here is our train freight yard. I wanted it to actually be used, which is another reason I decided to start putting some of this in, some industry in. So we actually do get some trains in here every now and then, not too terribly often. I saw a little bit of traffic last time I was working on the city. But yeah, so we have that. We have 4, I don't even know, cargo ports, I guess, as well as 5 of the cruise ship docks. And they're actually starting to get used pretty frequently as well. I don't know what's about to happen there. Yeah, that's this was real. That would not work out very well, would it? But yeah, so they're just hooked up very simply. Over here I have a bunch of industry. All of this area is zoned for industry. I'm not too worried about the pollution or anything like that. I just don't really care about it. We do need to put some power connected to it though, which we're gonna put right here. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So that'll be taken care of when we unpause. And in order to have housing for that, I decided to put some housing over this way. This is the first time I've designed something, designed an area in the way that I did. And I don't know if it's really the best way to do it or not, but it ends up, you enter obviously and it comes to this little 2-lane, and then it goes to 1 lane each way, and that just becomes like a little main road. There's a gas station here. This is also one of those ploppable Rico kind of sets, one of those, it's a Shell gas station, so it's available on the Steam Workshop. And then over here, we have the other another Shell gas station. The city's just going to be overrun by Shell. I don't actually know if I need these power lines anymore, so we're going to get rid of these real quick because, well, it's going to be lower income neighborhood or whatever. We don't need them. We don't need it to look terrible. And in reality, it really doesn't. But the actual neighborhood itself is all dirt road. It's all dirt roads, and it's just a big grid. Now, all the grids except for this one, all of them are 2 spaces deep, except for this one, which I accidentally put 3 spaces deep. I just decided to keep it that way because why not? But yeah, so all of these houses are all 2 spaces. They're zoned for 2 spaces deep. This one just happened to build to connect to this road, so it got to have a 2x4, I'm going to assume is the grid. Yeah, probably. In fact, we can actually look. Yeah, 2x4. But yeah, so 2x4 spaces for all of them. Well, two spaces for all of them. A couple parks, just 2 parks, just to make sure that it's not miserable and to make sure that people will move here. All the services and stuff we have on these small areas, so we have 4 sets. 1 in each corner kind of area, so 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Of, you know, your police, your little hospital, you have a crematorium in each one, and you have a fire department in each one, and that actually does cover this entire area. So that was designed to mainly just be for here to have jobs, so there would be space. Unfortunately, seems like we're still missing people, and a lot of people that are living over here are actually working over here, because obviously I have elementary schools. Because I only have elementary schools, I believe maybe, I don't think I have a high school. I might have a high school over here. No, I don't have a high school. Yeah, I only have elementary schools because I want these people to work in the industry. And I want them to go work for offices and stuff. This is loud. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna go into these, you know, options, audio. Yeah, let's take that down to like 50. Cause good lord, it was getting intense up and yeah. 50, 50, 50, 50. Thank you. Anyways, okay, so that should be still pretty intense. Not terrible, still pretty intense. Let's go to music volume as well and just get that thing down to 50. There we go. That should be bearable. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, but yeah, so that's what's happening right now. That's as far as we've gotten. I've also, well yeah, I actually also connected some more of this highway. Didn't really do exactly what I wanted it to do. And it's all too high. Like, you hit page up, so 2 pages up. But yeah, so unfortunately the ground dips enough to make a bridge here. I'm not too concerned about it, because it's not going to be the prettiest city in the world. I just like making big cities. So, and any big city is going to come with its own multitude of problems. But I tried to keep it pretty parallel. Unfortunately, it kept getting further and further apart. And then at the end, it ended up doing this nasty little dippy-doo here. I'm going to stick with the word choice of dippy-doo because you can't say that with a straight face. That way, I could also keep too many like big trucks and stuff like that from actually traveling through the city to get to the highway, because this is actually a shorter route to the highway. So cars are starting to use it, and you are starting to see like trucks and stuff like that using it as well. For a good time, this wasn't getting built up at all. There was nothing here, because everybody, I believe it was because everybody was getting educated, so nobody needed an industry job. But now, as more and more people were moving into this area, it was more and more necessary. What I might also do is I'm probably going to actually make this a small four-way and have another road come up and off and make some grids of just apartments, and then have maybe a small area for some retail and stuff over here. But currently the retail needs are pretty much met by these two gas stations in this area because it's very low density residential. But yeah, so I think what we actually are going to do today is we are going to build that area for the apartments, because that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So we're going to take this, and it's going to come out this way, and it's literally just going to come straight out. Come up this way, come up this way, keep a little bit of space in between, just like that. This will come out like this, and then we're going to put this up here, and this right here. I'm going to have one that goes kind of through the middle. Just like that. Let's get the water set up for it. Just like so. Bada boom. Boom. Nice. Okay. So we're going to have to hook up power to it. So what we're going to do with this first, is we're going to have a park here. I have two parks here. We're going to have a park there and a park there. We're going to have a small playground on this side. Just like that. And we're going to have a dog park over here. I think that'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, that should be. Because I don't want the soccer stadium. That's too big. Basketball courts, that would be good, because it's not going to be really like, I don't want to assume basketball with like inner city, but yeah, you see a lot of like basketball courts in like inner city areas, and this is going to be more of a low income kind of area like that, with apartments and stuff. So we will have high density residential all through here. Just like so, and we're not going to do that. We're going to fill it in just like this. And we're going to keep these a little bit smaller. No, we'll keep them. Actually, no, we'll put them like that, because there's no need to make it small. Okay, just like that. I already got some garbage trucks kind of driving around. I also did, that is one thing I just now thought about. I expanded all the garbage. Is that not covered? Covered. We're good now. Okay, but yeah, I expanded all the garbage because it was getting kind of bad out there, so I just increased the budget to as much as I could. And I also put some services in because, yeah, so this is now a 2-lane road, so they can go up, but all the other ones take them down. So all the fire departments are right here. They can access all of these buildings in case one catches fire, and then on their way back, they can just take these little 2-way roads. But yeah, so that's just what I did with that. Is there anything else that I really did? I'm pretty sure I did this off camera. I just turned this into a highway on-ramp because it will increase the vehicle's speed getting on to decrease the amount of possible traffic jams that we can get with vehicles coming out of here, especially when sometimes these garbage trucks will, just the timing of them, they'll come out in troves. We had some major traffic problems over here, but I think I fixed it. Yes, I did. Okay, so we were having traffic problems over here when I turned this into this. And for some reason, that's making these cars slow down immensely, which was literally causing traffic jams all the way back to this like corner. And in relative terms, that's a good stretch for these vehicles. Because, like, take one of these vehicles and then make it travel all the way to here. In that vehicle's perception, that's a few miles. So, we don't want traffic backed up that far. In fact, we still have traffic backed up here. Not sure what's going on. That was weird. Now we're moving, so we should be fine. Ah. Some vehicles trying to merge in. It's disgusting. Don't drive like a jerk, people. Don't drive like a jerk. But yeah, I actually fixed it. My phone just went off. But I actually fixed it a good bit, obviously, by putting this little on-ramp on. So some vehicles will still go this way. Other vehicles will go this way. And now we're getting some backup. What I might do, let's see if I can do something real quick. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Priority signs. Here. Yield. Okay. That should work. Because more vehicles are still going to end up using this way. And yeah, that works. Very nice. Okay. Perfect. Better than expected. Well, hold up. Let's see how this works with all these trucks. We good? Are we going to be fine? We should be okay. That should still be fine. We'll probably come back and check later on. Okay. Sorry. I was just like, I don't know. But that should be fine. At least for now. We may have to come back again and really look at it. This looks like it's going well. I don't need this on anymore. Get another gas station. I just kind of like putting them in various corners so it looks like they're where they're supposed to be. There's actually a couple actually in this little city bit here as well. I have one sitting right here. The entrance kind of area-ish. I have another one sitting somewhere. That's not mine. That other one's not mine either. It just happens to be sitting in my space. Where did I put mine? Where did I put mine? There's one. There's that one right there. See, and I think it just kind of looks proper because it's like right there. You enter the city, there's a gas station right there, and the rest of the city should be around, you know? I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good. I've also gotten into the habit of when I am placing stuff, before I place any of the buildings, I place the parks and stuff. Usually I'm getting a little bit better at also placing the services when as needed. But I forgot on this one, but that is okay. Because now we're covered. Okay, that's fine. I don't have bus routes yet, which kind of sucks. But it might be okay. Yeah, we should be okay there. For now. Because every time I do bus routes, it just makes traffic terrible. That is quite some traffic. Oh me, oh my, oh bother. Guess we're gonna choose some lane arrows. just like that. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. Okay? You are gonna go here. You are going to go here and here. You are going to go here. You're also going to go here. Hold on real quick. You there. You just turn. That should be that one taken care of. I love this lane connector. It is so useful. It makes everything very, very simple. Most of these vehicles will start listening. After the vehicles that are already programmed in their route, they'll start actually following the arrows. That should be fine. It's just that they're close together, so yeah. Alright, well, that's City Skylines for now. That's what I've done so far. I'm gonna do some more work. Next time we come around, I'm gonna save this for when you see it again. I'm gonna get some more work done on the city. Let's make sure that that's getting handled. Is that getting handled? I don't know. Guess we'll find out at some other point. Anyways, though, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button to see more. It means the world to me. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, there's a freight train. Cool looking freight train. I have a bunch of custom like trains and vehicles and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I again hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. Comment what you'd like to see more. Anything you'd like to see me build in the city. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day and goodbye.